But yeah, just get a whole little gaggle of some guys to fight for you. Yeah, during the final boss battle, we'll have every single one of our Federation friends kind of helping us out. Any one of them falls to 0 HP, you just lose.
What do we have here? They're pouring green liquid into this container. Is this where all that muck was headed? Looks like we're going up.
You just say and start following Metroid. Samus, I guess. Wow.
Let's head up.
Sure, let's do it. I'll show up and each one gives a mini friendship speech. Yeah, it's like one of those 70-hour JRPGs where during the final boss, all the characters you met along the way show up. They all have some sort of line, and then they do something to the boss. Can't wait. Alternate configuration of the Cybot. Energy field neutralized attacks, giving it exceptional defense. Green juice. Metroid thing in the game? Like, what is a Metroid in universe? A weird-looking creature that's semi-transparent, and you can kind of see, like, the brain parts of it that literally sucks the life out of anything that it attaches to. Energy diffusion cannon shell. Large ballistic cannon shell in the process of being loaded with green energy drawn from the extractor.
What are they doing loading this thing with?
Yeah, it sucks you like a vampire. Green energy injection nozzle regulates the inflow and pressure of the green energy as it is injected into a large cannon shell.
Green energy.
They are typically super resilient and hard to kill, with their one main weakness being the cold. So frost weapons are usually really good against them. But they're pretty impervious to a whole lot else. Unless you have the right equipment. Accessing encrypted file. Work report injection process data download to logbook. GE is being injected into the larger cannon shells without issue, in preparation for the GE shower tomorrow. So far, shower results have not been what we expected due to the issue of GE purity and quantity. This time we must succeed. Soul Valley must be returned to a land of abundance. Tomorrow will be a new day for the Lemorn. Injection 83% complete. Increasing compression ratio. Yeah, so Samus is our hero, and Metroids are kind of what a lot of the plots are based around, considering a lot of bad dudos kind of want the Metroids in their ring, because they're kind of a super powerful bioweapon. Elevator recall terminal. Elevator activated to operate. Touch the hologram at the center of the elevator. And it seems like the main antagonist in this game, from what we understand, Silux, kind of has some Metroids under his control. Get on. And a whole bunch of the bosses in this game are like fused with Metroids and all pumped up because of that. Which, by the way, Samus becomes part Metroid infusion, which means that sexy vampire Samus is somewhat canon.
Samus, what's wrong?
And that woke them all up.
They're waking up. Come on, let's take them down.
Yeah, she becomes part Metroid later in the timeline. Come on. Oh my god. You guys, please. Please. What happens if I were to, like... Yeah, and then they shatter. I was just thinking, that seems like it'd be strong. They're landing. They don't want to be I shot it down. It looks like.
Here comes the boom.
There, that's the way to do it. I shot. Right? Is it destroying them? No, they're living that. Well, that does give me a decent bit of an opening.
Let's get this over with. Let's keep going up.
Okay, let's do that. But yeah. Yeah, she is otherwise human, but she gets Metroid DNA. She has Chozo DNA, Metroid DNA. She becomes quite a weird amalgamation of things, doesn't she? Kind of the case. Okay. Do a little smidge of this. Give me these. No, that is such a trope for sci-fi plots. Is there actually any backing? Can you inject someone with DNA? Does it do anything? Has anyone studied that IRL? I mean, technically, genetic modification, yes. you can, in theory, take genes from one thing and inject it into another creature, and then all of a sudden give another creature those traits. Like frost resistance to a tomato. You can, from what I understand, like, don't quote me on this, but, you know, you can take, like, a strand of DNA from something with, like, frost resistance, inject it into something like a tomato, and then grate your tomato as frost resistance. There's just not too much of that we see, because everyone is like, oh, you're tampering with nature, we gotta support non-GMO organic food. And it's like, okay, well, you know, I guess, but, like, you know, if you inject a tomato with, like, frost-resistant fish DNA or something like that, it doesn't mean that there's part fish in your tomato. Pneumatic shooter terminal. Controls air pressure within the pneumatic tubes and manages cargo routing. Currently offline. But yes, genetic modification. Like, we don't currently know as humans how to, like, write our own DNA sequences yet, as far as I understand. Like, I haven't looked into it in a long time. But as far as I'm aware, we currently don't know how to write our own genetic instructions, but we can identify existing genetic instructions for this does this, and we can give those traits from one thing to another thing. So yes, it is a real thing. It is indeed. But, not something that the public really likes all that much. I think it's fascinating, myself. Maybe one day we might be able to figure out how to write, like, our own genetic instructions to write anything we want. Who knows? Maybe that day will come. After cracking the code. But yeah, also most of the Metroids we see in the series are babies. When they're fully grown, they turn into xenomorphs. Yeah, essentially. I like that Retro had the attention of detail of giving Duke voice lines in response to the Cybots getting hit with ice shots. Yeah, little details like that. Sounds like evil scientist type shit. It's probably why a lot of people don't like it, but I think it's cool. I like it. But maybe I'm in the minority there. Yeah, ice shot generally works pretty well against these guys. Sure seems like. That kill you? Not quite. That killed you. Come on. Any other dudos here? It is fascinating. It's evil scientist shit, but it's fascinating. Yep. Pretty much. So yes, it very much does have a basis in reality there. Unless I forgot something, I don't think you can change the DNA of a single living organism. You can just tamper with the DNA, reproduce successors of cloned organisms as a tomato in that case. Yeah, like if you're injecting it into one cell, you're going to trust that cell is going to, like, replicate itself and, you know, eventually spread or whatever the heck the process is. It's not like it would be into, like, the entire organism immediately or anything like that. But if it gets replicated and spreads around, it can slowly kind of become the new trait. Gene injection overseer room.
This is the way.
Should well be, I think. Like, I think it's fascinating. I don't know the first thing about it, so, like, don't quote me on anything about that. Love to be able to alter my own DNA so I can make myself taller and fix my health issues. Next is status of green energy injection with the cannon shell. It's estimated to reach capacity within the hour. I mean, people do get surgeries to become taller by, like, whatever that thing is where they surgically get metal rods put into their legs, which I don't know why the heck you would do that. Cannon shell injection status 83%. Preparation of diffusion cannon launch complete. Green energy diffusion status pending.
I don't feel good about it.
Mechanism of hologram emitter displays data the amount and status of green energy being injected into the cannon shell. If you alter your DNA after your body stops growing, would it do anything? Don't think it can make you taller. I mean, your cells are continuing to replicate and all that to this day. Like, I think it's like after 2 years or something like that passes, 98% of your cells are replaced. Something along those lines. Something along those lines, at least. That looks like the way to go, which means this might be the same room. Same room? Save room, I wanted to say. But my intention was there. Let's draw a little spiral. That frost-resistant hormone you mentioned earlier would be pretty nice. Sure would. What? Did I not complete drawing the spiral? But in terms of, oh, yeah, there we go. What is? But in terms of, like, the whole making Samus part Metroid, hey, an energy tank. The part that doesn't really make sense is, eventually later in the plot, later in the timeline here, past, like, the Prime games here, with Metroid Fusion, they established that, like, hey, the Metroids are a problem, but what else is a problem is the X-Parasite. The X-Parasite is this really bad thing that's, like, gonna destroy, like, whole ecosystems and stuff like that. So there's backstory to the Metroids that says that they were created to be natural predators to the X-Parasite, to go and eat them and suck out their life and stuff like that. Is why the Metroids came to be. So, when Samus gets infected with the X-Parasite at the beginning of Metroid Fusion, the way that scientists save her is by injecting her with Metroid DNA. So I don't know how that works, if, like, Metroids were created specifically to be a predator to the X-Parasite. If somehow their DNA is just infused with, like, X-Parasite killing things or something or other, or however the heck that works. You know, some sort of special sci-fi shit. I guess Samus becomes part X-Parasite as well, as established by Fusion and Dread. It's weird, man. She's part mostly human, part Chozo, part Metroid, part X-Parasite, part badass. Facility shut down. A container is being built at the instruction of Priest Chatoya. Part psychic now with this game. You inject an animal with plant DNA. I'm not the one to ask about that. Maybe. I don't know how different it would be. Like, obviously, you wouldn't be able to give traits that would be impossible for something to have, but... You know, I don't know. If DNA is similar enough, I don't know. Can we make a Bulbasaur with cabbage and toad DNA? Yeah, we totally could do that. No, I have no idea, man. Containers being built at the instruction of Priest Chato, yeah. Once complete, all work is to stop, and all workers are to retreat to Chrono Tower. Never imagined that things would get this bad. To think that all the work we did, how we gave everything we had for the future of the Lemorne, only served to manifest our ruin. Even so, I choose to trust the words of Chatoya to believe that someday a savior will come. It's like a Chigo in Bleach where he's a human, Soul Reaper, Hollow Fullbringer, and a Quincy all in one package. No idea what any of those are. And the weirdest term in there is Quincy. Well, boop. Okay, yeah, just a little side thing there. So I guess we'll go this way now. And then get Duke to come on over here. Come on over, man. Yeah, I'm sure he teleports into place.
Time to work.
Dang. I swear I was switching to missiles there. Ice Missile still seems to be a pretty good combo. Like some other Metroid games. Ow. The explosion afterwards kind of got me there. This is probably a mini-boss. Right? Yeah, it's a whole separate scannable thing. Cybot Gunner. Heavyweight class Cybot that prioritizes offensive strength. It is equipped with small guided energy sphere launchers on both soldiers. Well, I can't analyze the energy spheres. You're probably not similarly weak to ice, are you? Maybe. Oh, that works pretty well there, I'd say. This is what it's looking like to me, at least. There it is. It's more like it. I don't know what seemed like it shot me from behind, but... Hey. Okay, give me that. I'm pulling it. Jeez, man. Crap. Crap, I was trying to missile there. Dang it, was trying to get that there. Whoops!
Samus.
Thank goodness it only takes off 10 health. Give me that. Okay, go ahead and do this now.
Take more than that to bring you down. Ow, I'm down, soldier.
Oh. Wait, I can heal him there? Oh!
Feel better.
I can bestow life. Interesting. So you don't have to worry about like a game over if your allies go down or anything. That's good at least.
Red velvet cake.
I thought there was a guy over here. Did you finish him off? Quincy's are dudes who can turn their soul power into weapons like bows to shoot people, and some of the powers based on letters of the alphabet. What is this? Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Powers based on letters of the alphabet. What the fuck does that even mean? How does that magic system work? Yar, my favorite letter of the alphabet is R. Prepare for a swashbuckling good time. I went back the wrong way, didn't I? Me first mate over there. He's rather fond of the sea. It's all based around that letter. Oop, this way. Should have realized from the map. This was the way to go. This looks important. Hey. My God.
I'm down, Samus.
Here, I give you green juice. Don't worry about it. My God, this turret seems to have a lot of health. I forgot I was still on the psychic visor. Here, and then I guess just hit the wall. What? 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 That doesn't look good. Crap. These guys look a little bit different. Or at least I thought. More blue on the outsides there. Yeah, that was my thought process here. Man, he's really going down a lot, isn't he? Come on. Come on. Get out of here. Green juice. Here you go. My psychic powers. Hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Something I wonder about is, hey. What if I were to say, I don't know. I don't know. Yoink. Maybe, I don't know. This looks rather important here. So, for example, like Eva has the F power manipulates fear, and other manipulates something based on a single word that starts with whatever given letter. Yeah, it happens often that I accidentally start charging up while still in the psychic visor. Yeah, seems like an easy mistake to make there. Access code approved. Displaying internal schematic of energy facility. Interaction controls enabled.
Armstrong's on the south side of the cannon. She must be in that room there. Where are you headed? It's below the cannon.
Everyone just knows.
In order to get there, we'll have to open the access gate and go in. To open the access gate, looks like we'll have to switch the facility into maintenance mode. Can you switch it to maintenance mode from here? It isn't working. Looks like we'll have to do it manually. Let's disable the clamp by going there directly. If we can disable both clamps, the facility should go into maintenance mode. And the access gate will open. The device we need is right next to Armstrong. Two birds, one stone. How do we get there? Tram. Nice work. That's where we need to go. Armstrong, we found a way to your location. Headed there now.
Copy that, Sarge. I'll be ready.
Area map acquired. So I'm going where? Which direction map data for the areas but download? I have to go to a tram? Get things into maintenance mode? Looks like it would be an elevator down or something. No, that says right there, safe station. Let's go this way. That sounds like a good idea to me. Go quickly snag this. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Save mission progress. Yes, please. Replenish all my stuff. Okay. What else is there in here out of curiosity? Oh, the tram station. Tram management terminal manages the tram that runs on the flare pool link. Offline, no trams are running, one is stopped. So this is gonna be where I come back in, I presume.
Maybe on the other side?
Probably. Probably then. Oops. Come on. Yeah, this looks like a tram. So, tram control terminal offline. To activate, use the terminal toward the direction you wish to travel. Oh. Provides manual adjustment of the temperature and speed of the tram during automatic. Oh, I think I got the wrong thing. But I can scan the thing I just scanned again? Exit ground tram control system activate. Touch the hologram to activate. Oh, I thought it looked like it was green on the outline again. It still looks that way. Is it just because of this? Or something? Here. Hit it. Let's move around.
Can you get this tram moving?
What do you think is going on?
That doesn't sound good. Samus, what's going on? What kind of chemical is that? They're dispersing it into the atmosphere? We better find Armstrong.
Yeah, I think when he said kid, I don't think he was referring to Samus. I think he was referring to Armstrong. Like, we're on our way, kid. Like, we're on our way to save you. You are fat shaming me. Get out of... Okay. Yeah, Duke's voice is pretty deep, so I assume he's an older guy. Kind of clocks Samus's mid to late 20s. I'm pretty sure he's referring to Armstrong when he says we're on our way, kid. Not the person that he's next to saying we're on our way. Is what I'm pretty sure.
Sarge!
Armstrong, you all right?
I'm good. You?
Yes.
While I was waiting, I was studying this hologram. I just... Wow. Samus? It's really you. I don't even know what to say. Is this a new suit? It's amazing. I love it. I love it so
Private.
much. Yes, sir. Right. Sorry, sir. Private First Class Nora Armstrong. It's an honor to meet you, Samus.
Thank you. Samus would like to move the clamp here. Seen anything that'll do the trick?
Maybe, yes. I can't decipher the text, but I think this device here is an electromagnetic conduit, and it's connected to the clamp. So we just need to get it spinning and build up a charge.
Nice work, Armstrong.
Thank you, sir. This is where you come in, Samus. But, you know, I am here if you need anything.
Yes, Samus can handle it.
Yes, sir.
I need you with me. Patroller.
Yes, sir.
We'll canvass the area. Who knows what'll happen when the clamp disengages.
I don't know if any game says Samus's age. It's probably mentioned somewhere. I have no idea where. But we do know the chronological order of the games. It goes, yeah, I guess Lantra's saying it. Timeline, as far as I'm aware, is Metroid, Metroid Prime 1 to 4, Metroid 2, Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Dread. Other M didn't happen, fuck you. Well, Metroid 2 is, 2, Super Metroid is 3, Fusion is 4, and Dread is 5. So it's literally just like 1, all the Prime games, 2 to 5. And if you want to be technical, then Other M happened between 3 and 4. So, technically speaking, it's 1, all the Primes, 2, 3, Other M, 4, 5 is the order of the games. Hologram emitter displays real-time data on the energy diffusion cannon's maintenance needs.
Of course, but I'm okay.
Energy diffusion cannon set to firing mode. This looks important, it's yellow. But yeah. She's part Metroid and Fusion, the 4th one. Hence the whole fusion theme and all that. Conduit access hatch for maintenance tanks designed to be pulled open, but her being part Metroid is a bit of a bigger part of the plot in Dread.
That's enough.
What's up with you, huh? Like a Federation Private Nora Armstrong, soldier assigned to the UTO Research Center, armed with an RT-6336 submachine gun, responsible for piloting vehicles and has vast knowledge of machinery. Private Nora Armstrong is a soldier in the Galactic Federation, currently assigned to the UTO Research Center. She excels in vehicle operation and mechanics and is known for her sharp intuition and skill when piloting vehicles she has never encountered. Though she may sometimes falter when faced with situations demanding composure and objective decision-making, she still has an excellent track record of solving complex issues thanks to her bright and direct personality. She strongly admires Samus Aran as a role model for her famously unshakable demeanor, though her enthusiastic outbursts about the bounty hunter's exploits regularly draw the ire of her superiors, so she's like Samus's #1 fan. Got 2 friendos here now. But yeah, I don't think Samus's age is ever said, but we know that the Prime games occur between Metroid, Zero Mission, and Metroid 2. Super 3rd, Fusion 4th, Dread 5th, Other Hema's uncertain canon. Yeah, it's kind of referenced a little bit in Metroid Fusion, even though, you know, the release order is kind of the opposite there. But, am I spinning the wrong way or something? I am spinning the wrong way. Fictional dates on any logs or anything in the games? There is, yeah. I'm sure someone's probably pieced them together to figure out, like, how many years have actually gone by. At least assuming that it's based on, like, real-life years is the, you know, Galactic Federation year or whatever the heck units they use here. But they keep on going terms like 20XX or something like that, so I don't know, who knows.
I've been trying to get that thing working for hours.
Well, I'm just so good as a ball, what can I say? Mechanoid maintenance tank. Autonomous drone that maintains machinery and systems throughout the facility. Its internal circuitry appears to be defective, rendering it immobile.
Armstrong, these bots attack you.
No.
Charge amplifier operation complete and cannon stationary arm number 1 separated. Now shifting from firing mode to maintenance mode. Device must be in firing mode prior to reactivation.
You were like that when I got here.
Okay.
Discharge induction electrode plate conditions electricity from the charge amplifier to a stable voltage. Attaches from cannon stabilization arm. We got 20XX Mega Man's getting a new game. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I heard about that. What's going on here? Maintenance tank elevator hatches on maintenance tanks to repair the charge amplifier's main power, but I don't think I can get through there or anything.
Hey, watch it.
Knock it off.
Stop it.
Still gonna be my number 1 fan there.
Come on, stop.
Hey, muzzle down.
Someone's a lot less impressed.
Hey,
What?
Why?
Hey,
what's your malfunction?
stop.
Stop it.
Quit it. This isn't funny.
Enough.
Stop shooting me.
Do not do that.
Watch it.
Stop.
Stop.
What am I doing? Where am I going? The heck?
What's
What am I
the
missing
mission,
here?
Sarge?
We're sticking with Samus. She's
Oh.
the only reason I found her.
I can check that out. Energy diffusion cannon. Launches large caliber shell ordnance load with green energy for aerial dispersion. Yeah, as we saw there. But yeah. Yeah. They're gonna restart development like in Metroid Prime 4.
Artillery like that.
So I guess I just need to come here and do this and maybe we dip out again. It probably goes on because I have the area map and this isn't connected to anything else, so. I presume these two are both with me now. Presumably. I want Armstrong to do that.
Over with the next one.
Yeah.
This is our ride? No way.
Yeah, I guess we do head back then. But yeah, I think it's the anniversary game, so it'd be really funny if it was. Yeah, so I better go this way then. Okay. This way we go. The gang's all here.
So, Samus, what brought you to this facility anyway? Some super secret mission? Whoa. What are these? Some kind of keys? Is this how we get home? Oh, we'd love to help you find them.
We. Private.
Sarge?
Well, if it's the only way off this rock. All right, I'm in. Keep your head on a swivel, kid. Who knows what else is out there?
Copy that, Sarge.
Yeah, so Kid is indeed referring to her.
Ready?
Not Samus. Only ready now. No dialogue this time?
Ow.
We speed. Okay.
Sarge, come on. I want to help.
On we go. Yeah, and then this one here. That, hologram energy diffusion cannon, switching to maintenance mode, all that stuff. That.
We're missing something. Is the machine on?
Yoink. Here we go. Maybe this one spins the other way? We are missing something, aren't we?
We're missing something.
Yeah, you just said that. What have we got going on here? Maybe this one I can get through. Maintenance tank elevator hatch used by maintenance tanks to repair the charge amplifiers. Main power supply on the lower floor. Power disabled. Manual hatch release required.
Okay, kid, you're up.
All right. My turn, Sarge.
On three.
3.
I can make use of that. Thank goodness everywhere Samus goes, everyone designs their technology based around her morph ball. Whee! Or at least something incredibly similar to her morph ball. Oh. That then? Oh. Oh, it's timed, isn't it? Uh-oh. Not that way. There we go. Made it. Took a couple wrong turns. But I made it. Now I can spin to win. Okay. Let's go do that then.
Come on back up.
Don't have to tell me twice. So up we go. Man, my morph ball's big. Guess that's what you expect if it's a whole human compressed into a ball. Okay. There we go. Not that the Galaxy designed shit based on the morph ball, but that the morph ball was designed for all these different things. Yeah, probably. And to think, the morph ball only exists because they decided to do that instead of a crawling animation with the original Metroid on the NES. Now it's like one of the most iconic parts of the series. The fact that you can become a ball.
Access gate should be open.
Access gate? Where's that?
Let's go find out.
You know the way. Wanna check your map?
Sure, I guess. Back around to where we were at. Why can't Metroid crawl? Good question. No crawling allowed. Okay. There we go. No dialogue from Armstrong this time. Okay, in we go. One of my favorite Meavers posts. Wait, that was a Meavers post? I haven't seen that many Meavers posts. I've just seen like a few images online of like particularly funny memes. I think one of my favorite ones is one where someone took an image of Wind Waker HD of the King of Red Lions up on a shore where there's a whole bunch of like other boats docked. And someone captioned it, "So, you ladies come here often?" It's gotta be one of my favorite Meavers posts.